Hey Tina, how's it going? Welcome everyone. This is going to end up being the last one, then we will move on to our crafting. I figure, you know what? I'm ready to go. Let's heckin' go. All right, there we go. Hi everyone, how are you doing? It is a new project start day. I am working on actually it's a blanket. I don't know if you see up below, but I did have a picture of the finished product as well as a little bit of the schematics. There it is. Oh my goodness. It's called the Entwined Forest Throw. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. So basically, it's a lot of garter stitch in a log cabin type of thing. And then after that, there is a lot of cabling at the very end, which I'm going to be excited to get to. Yeah, I know, right, Tina? Basically, MTI was like, I want two different colors in this blanket. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, you need two different colors. And he goes, I want the ones that are in the pattern. And I'm like, well, the ones that are in the pattern are brown and green. And he's like, how about red and green? So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to get started with the main color, which happens to be green. I'll put aside the secondary color because we will need it later. I know, yeah. Well, at least this time it was done intentionally. I just couldn't wait any longer to get this project started. So I started thinking over the weekend, I'm like, I want to get this project started. I'm just going to heck and get it started on Tuesday. So let me go ahead and some yarn here. How is the audio balance on everything? Oh, and I forgot to turn the music on. Fair warning, this list is not family friendly at all. I will turn it down just a wee bit. Hopefully the balance is good. Cool. How are you feeling this morning anyway, Tina? All the things. I'm just going to go right from start. We need 15 stitches to start off with. I'm going to need slightly more than that. I'm used to doing slip knots and chains. There it goes. We're doing 90s rock anthems today. We do have bingo going. So, looks like you can see everything, so that's good. Wait. All right, we need 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Let me make sure that's 15. Plus ready to do attack. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know, sometimes the text just doesn't want to do what it needs to do. All right, so log cabin basically means we start off with 15 stitches, we do a bunch of garter ridges, and then we turn the work, pick up some more, and then start a new block. Oh, hey, there's a Pokemon in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear the tech me in the butt. Let's call that a feather ball, because I think I have one. Well, since I'm on a game anyway. Alright, so that's 15. I need 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, 15. Cool. Alright, so the good news is I got the song that has the most swears listened to before I started stream. So hopefully it won't be so bad, but it's still gonna be, 18 plus definitely today. Hey, I got some junk. I definitely missed the soup. Alright. I'll make sure you guys can see my fingers here. Basically, we just keep on knitting for a while. Oh. So there is a lot of issues then that you found, because I know when I did my OBS upgrade, like it was definitely being a butt about the my microphone type, I guess, because it was plugged in directly into my computer. It was just like, your wireless setting doesn't work. I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm not trying to do it by wireless, but. All right, so basically we just keep on going. Oh, hey, I caught the Pokemon. All right, and the good thing is you get to see I have these tools, little counter ring we'll be using for this project. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it like I don't feel like the angle is right. I've been bouncing back and forth on the angle all weekend. But anyway, so we'll count. We use counters and all the things. All right. And also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a marker. Because knowing me and counting rows. So the goal today is to get into the second block, if not more. Like halfway through the block, maybe? We'll see. Definitely getting the first one done. This is the smallest of them all, so hopefully shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I've been up since 7 this morning. My coffee's already kind of sort of hitting, you know, that kind of thing. You know what? This is going to be a pain in the butt. Just try to remember to do it every couple of rows. And since we are doing green, I need to pick a stitch marker that is not green. Sorry, Tina. Maybe this one. Just so that I can tell the difference between what's the yarn color and what's the marker. I usually put a marker at the very beginning of the counts, I guess you can say. So that I remember, hey, this is the side that's on the front. Because we need to do a total of, according to the pattern, 30 garter ridges, which means 60 rows. So we're going to be at this a hot minute. Well, hopefully everyone had a good month off. I spent a lot of time doing some reading and relaxing and pre-prepping for this month because, you know, we've got, obviously got our streams going on. Planning on it being knitting on Tuesday and Thursdays, and on Wednesday will be either diamond painting, or if there is a DDB update, we're doing that. So that should not surprise anyone at all. But yeah. And Dad's like, I really like that color. And I'm like, okay, let's go with it. Yeah. I'm not just a selfish knitter anymore. I do make projects for other people. But yeah, as to being a day early, yeah, I just decided I was not wanting to wait to get this project started. And as you can see, it says blanket A. There's actually 2 of them that I'm making. One that I'll start on Tuesdays, and one that I'll have on Thursdays, and then we'll alternate obviously between the 2. And then trying to keep each one at the same like row wise too. So hopefully this will work. What was I doing? Oh, right. These are actually the details of what I'm working on today. I did remember to do that, so. Yeah, breakfast yet, Tina? And how is everyone doing? I know I talked a lot about like what I've been up to, but it's been mostly quiet around here. Not too much going on. Okay, so why was Santa's Little Helper feeling depressed? Because it was low self-esteem. Oh my gosh. Like, sometimes I'm telling you, dad jokes are on point. So, is anyone that plays Dreamlight Valley, are you excited for this new update? Because, like, they've been putting a lot of other stuff in there too, I'm sure. It's good that I don't have to try to get up to 15 to 20 thousand Dreamlight before tomorrow, because I'm at 5,000. Not even. So I'm like, all right, we don't need to open up the realm. We're good. right, so that makes it 1, 2, 3. So 6 rows. Yeah, might as well just yarn bark on the desk. It's fine. I'll move the red one on the other side here. I have more room. Ha-ha! This is basically just how it goes in my world. The center of the yarn just comes whoop right out. Call it yarn barf, but you know, there's probably some other technical name for it. I mean, I've been knitting like 30 something years, and I still don't know if there's a better name for it because I refuse to say anything else. But yes, if there's a song that anyone needs to hear, let me know. Oh, and also, we do have a group goal going on right now to make both MTI and I play through a scary game on Halloween. Got 30 some odd days for that one. And I figure since I'm going to be streaming a little bit more, maybe we'll get it better. Just doing your red light therapy first. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. Gotten some stuff done. That's cool. I think the only productive thing I did was get my breakfast and shower. But other than that, I'm like mostly just been all morning. Because, you know. Ah, gotcha. But yeah, we're at 3%, I think, as of the 12th. So I have hope. I have hope. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I did finally get all of the pets minus the one that I have to build from the Rift side. So I'm excited. I've got maybe 2 more I need to level up, I think, after yesterday's playthrough. I was like, yes. For Dreamlight Valley. Because, you know, I've been pretty much head into that game, I think, for the past like couple weeks, just to try to get stuff done and set up. And well, quite frankly, we have a new DLC coming up soon, so I figure might as well at least sort of play through the other 2 I've got and see if I can get all those background things done. I'm already on my 2nd cup of coffee. Well, technically, this is actually my first, but with 2 different cups in there. Does that make sense? Like, I actually did combine 2 different cups into this larger cup. But it is what it is. I need the coffee, right? Gosh, I was like so nervous to come back today, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to be even more nervous if I'm going to be on stream for the update tomorrow and it's my first stream back. I'm like, I need a little bit of a little bit of a practice run. What do you think? I don't know. I was really nervous. It's part of the reason why I was like, I didn't sleep. So I'm like, all right, 6:30 rolls around. And I'm like, I should try to sleep the last 30 minutes. My body's like, no, we're just going to sit here worrying. I'm like, you know, once you're in it, you're going to be fine. But before that, you know, my anxiety can't even, you know? Besides that, it's been relatively cool, calm, and somewhat relaxed vacation I had, so that's good. I got a drop and fish game going on. Hopefully that's working. Yeah, I think that might work. I did get a land like just as I was going live, and then ever since it's like, nah, we're good. All right, so when we finish, if you see these are what we call ridges that happen every time you're just knitting a row. You have to have a total of 30 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up to 6. I think we need a few more of these. So we're gonna need 30 total. So we're gonna need at least 1, 2, and actually just use both of these colors. I've got a lot of these bulb stitch markers and I use them for a lot of different things. So I'm not surprised that most of those are missing, but oh, and I have been working. I'm putting together a puzzle every day in the month of October. And yes, we're starting early because Blacktober, that's how that works, but not cool. I put the first section together today and it took me a while. I'm not even gonna lie. It took me a long time. And I just realized we are flipped. Because, trying to read the text was a little bit difficult in the camera, right? That way? Yeah, that's the way I wanted to be. Hi. Okay. All the things, right? But yeah, I use circular needles. It's actually just easier on my hands, especially when I'm making blankets and stuff like this. Because then that way, all the weight is distributed down here, not on the needles where I'm working. I found that it saves my hands a little bit. A little bit. There we go. Give me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. Yep. It's been a while since I've had mostly a garter stitch project, so it's kind of weird for me. Not even gonna lie. But yeah, sorry your techie stuff hasn't been working for you, Tina. It is a bear and a half sometimes to keep everything together, What was it? Friday and Saturday we were dealing with like internet drops like you wouldn't believe. Like literally the entire day we spent either like trying to get the internet back or like half on the internet. It was a pain. All right, you need a fantasy wall? Do I have one? Let's see. I must. Yay, there we go. Hey, it says I do. I'm going with it. Yay, I got another land. Is that the third one? No, that was the second one. Let me trying to get the bingos for everyone as quickly as we can. What kind of pants do ghosts wear? Blue jeans. Nice. Oh, away with the poodles. All right. All right, so that's the third dad joke. Unless anyone wants to surprise me with one later, that'd be cool. And totally up to y'all. Y'all. What in the world was that? Hey, I got Jigglypuff. Woo woo. Nice. Yeah, every time I see like Jigglypuff come up and a few others, I'm just like, okay, what are they calling for? Yes, let's use that bulb. I've got it. Yeah, so we're going to do a quick little stream today, see how much I can get done. And we'll go from there. So I'm on the 4th row of the diamond painting. Been kind of slowly working on that even during break, so trying to get at least 3 sections done a week. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, pretty much sat around a lot of the time and just kind of either read or was working on different things. Kind of pre-planning all the things, you know how it goes. Sometimes I'm always too busy pre-planning the rest of the year that I forget that September is a thing in a month. So sometimes I forget stuff. Yeah. If I get out of frame, yell at me, okay? Because that is a thing too. The more relaxed I get into a project, the like more I want to just bring it up closer to me. More T-Rex arms than human arms at that point. Hopefully the text isn't being a problem. You know what? I will take that stretch. My hands are going to need it today. Did just hydrate, but you know what? I will hydrate with a caffeinate. Why not? So everything does sound good, right? I did do a test before stream, but what I think sounds good might not sound good to everyone else. Oh, yeah. What has everyone got going on today, the rest of the week? As you guys heard, yes, I'm having 4 streams this week. I'm excited about that. Oh, hey, we're into an ad break already. Dang, time is flying already. But yeah, this project and the other blanket that I'm making for myself are all going to be done strictly on stream. So it'll be fun to see how it grows every week, right? And if I can, you know, resist the temptation to work on it off stream. That's really the that's really the true test, right? Okay. I just want to make sure everything's kind of working. Okay. Hopefully that picks up. Closed captions. We'll see. Anyway, words are hard. That's been a while since I've actually used that one. Heyo. Not that one. Ooh, hey. Hold on. I got the 90. Let me collect that one. I don't even know if that helps my Vango card anymore. I don't know. No, it didn't look like it. Let's see. I'm already squirreling, so let's do that. That one. That one and that one. Okay. Oh yeah, hey, that one too. Anything else I missed while I'm at it, right? Jeez. Somebody feeds Falcor, because I just did. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. There we go. I know, all the things. So yeah, Tina, the loaf cat was working on Sunday. I'm waiting for more stuffing to come in the mail. I'm like, oh, I've gotten as far in this project as I can go. Darn it. So it's gonna sit as a whip for a little while, unfortunately. It is what it is. I know, literally all the things. I'm using this silicone mat to hide the puzzle that I've been working on. Or that I was working on this morning, rather. Normally we just have a bare desk. But, All right, let me make sure we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully people aren't counting as I'm counting. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, here we go. Just put a little marker here. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. All right, 1, 2, 3. Not any count anymore. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 I didn't want to mess you up. And hi, MC. How are you doing, love? Like maybe I should warn people when I'm counting up, right? Yeah, we gotta have 30 of these ridges before I go on to the next part, right? But yeah, I've never actually done a log cabin style blanket before. And I saw this one in a book back, I think it was the year that the book was published, which I don't remember what year it was. Probably it was 2018, I want to say. Maybe earlier. I've been wanting to do this blanket for a while. And so I said, hey, MTI, pick a couple of colors that you want for a blanket. I'm going to make one for myself. I'm going to make one for you too. And he goes, okay, red and green. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'll probably be finishing it close to Christmas anyway, so why not? I think he's hinting that this is what he wants for Christmas. So but yeah, he saw the pattern and he's like, oh, it's gorgeous. He doesn't say gorgeous very often, but like when he sees cables, it's like, all right, I get his like, this is fancy. It's a fancy pattern. I'm like, yes, it is. So the outside, the two strips on the outside, the border, all have cables and in the shape of a forest, trees. Hence the title of the streams that I'm going to be using the whole time I'm knitting on it. Excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, CNC. Nice and shiny.
And everyone else in the Ko-Fi membership team that actually picked the color for me. I appreciate you guys doing all the votes and stuff. So otherwise, it would be just me like, okay, what color do I want to wear today? I have no idea. It's been very helpful, actually.
I was wondering what this meant when I saw it in the events, but didn't want to. Oh, no worries. Yeah, the pattern itself. Let me see if I can. In the picture, I'm just going to move out of place for a second. I don't know if you can see it, but there's cabling on the side. I love it. There. Yeah, make like a tree. Yeah, there's a lot of cables, and so it's on both sides as a border at the very end, but we do the log cabining first, which is going to take a while. I have a feeling. I'm not always the best at picking up stitches, but this will probably make me almost a pro. So I'm excited to learn a new technique. So somebody that has been knitting 30 years, learning something new is saying something. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. And of course, like, obviously MTI doesn't knit himself, so he doesn't know that cables are actually easier than everyone thinks they are, but they look fancy. So I don't blame him for wanting one. It will surprise no one that my blanket is purple and white. His is going to be red and green. But yeah, if anyone needs me to skip a song or whatever on this list, just let me know. Not purple and pink. No, sorry. I really liked that combination of purple and white that I did for the blanket I made with Portia's pattern. I really liked that combo. Yeah. No, for some reason it just catches my eye, right? But yeah, that blanket that you made was absolutely gorgeous. You said what was the name of that crochet stitch pattern again? I know you said it like a few times, well, on your blog last month, but you know me and my memory. I've got to learn that stitch. I've got to learn so much. Like, I get complacent in the stitches and the things that I work on that it's just like, okay, I need to do something different. Thank you, Tina, for making MTI and I play a spooky game. Hopefully. Easy mock bobble stitch. Okay, I am going to copy and paste that and put that into a notepad so I remember for later. Because you know me and my memory. Let's do that. Nice land. All right. I need to remember that. I did show the crochet book that I got the stitch. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you did. I'm thinking so, but I was hoping we'll get pretty close. See, I can't change the amount now that I realize, okay, maybe 300,000 was too much, but I figure as long as we hit like between 200 and 250, we'll still do the go ahead. But we'll see. But yes, thank you for helping out with that. I kind of wish I could put my own like 2,000 in there because that'd be cool. But no, that'd be too much. Only viewers can contribute. I'm like, no, I want to help. I would throw like 2,000 every single day that I'm live too to help out. But ooh, nice catch, Tina. GG. Yep. I know it's been a while since I had bingo up too, so I'm like trying to remember. Laundry is switched and teeth brush. Nice. Let's see. MC did land. It was like 80 something, right? No. Sweet.
I don't even know if that one helped my bingo card. No, they're on opposite corners, so no, they don't help at all. Wait. MC got bingo! GG! That's awesome. Out of 10 chickens to make breakfast. I need to. Gotcha. I am hoping it just fixes itself. I really do. Because that's ridiculous. Nice. Yeah, everyone will be not really surprised to know I had a PB&J on toast today for breakfast. So I have better dinner planned for later, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, GGMC. Thank you for doing that, chicken. I appreciate it. Well, we have leftover noodles from Noodles and Company. I did a double the protein, so that was a lot of breaded chicken and cheese combo there, and then a little bit of the buttered noodles that they do. Usual? Okay. Sweet. All right, thank you for doing the check-in as well. All right, so let's see. Oh, I gotta get rid of that one anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. We're halfway through the next marker, so that's good. Okay, let's see if he will listen. He was definitely down for following me upstairs with the things today. So. Mario! Auntie Tina wants you to have a licky. Come on, Kate. I'm not teasing you, I promise. This time. Hi. Oh, hi. Yeah, Auntie Tina says, here, give Mario nummy nummies. So, ready? Come here. Sorry about my pizzas, guys. Hi. Hey. In frame? Yeah, you are. Sorry. Here you go. Here you go. It's just easier to full on turn into him. Go. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Yum, 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 yum. Hi. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum. He's like, thank you, Auntie Tina. I haven't had one in a while. Because Mama was waiting until this week. Because we know we're going to get Butch. Whoop. Sorry, baby. Right there. I missed. I dropped a bit. He's a little bit mad at me for that. Got it? Okay. Sorry, I know it tastes like my nail polish. I know! I'm aware that you don't like it. Hey, come here. Here. I literally do have more on my finger. Do you want it or not? No? Okay. Alright, hold on now. Let's go back up to crafting. Ow! Well, because I dropped a bunch. There. I had to clean it up anyway. Hi. There. There. There you go. You complaining now? He's looking at me like, okay, and? Hi. No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna switch over to the crafting scene. We're gonna figure out what is. It's okay. I'm just gonna step around you. You're good. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Much better. Hi. He's still not eating them, so. Hi. It's okay. But that's understandable. I'll leave him by my desk. If he changes his mind, I'll just swing it down. Mario not impressed. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not surprised that he was trying to attack my hands because the nail polish doesn't smell great for humans, never mind pets. So the fact that I had it like on my hands, he was just like, no, mommy, we're good. But that's okay. I did leave the Nami's on the floor, so if he wants them later, I'll let him eat them. And I'll kind of, yeah, yeah, he knows what he wants. Look how he is definitely spicy. We just had to pretend that we weren't watching him. What do you think? All right, no worries. Clean the floor later too. He is definitely spicy. I know. Hi. Hi, bye, baby. All right. Technically, it's not this one, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Yes. There we go. All right, let's go back to crafting finally. A prince, exactly. He's so spicy, sneaky. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Like sometimes he just doesn't feel like doing the thing that everyone wants him to do. So we're just like, all right, you know what? Let's just wait until he's ready. Ayo. Alright, we'll call that a jump. We'll call that a jump. Let me guess, you needed that one, Tina, huh? Well, I'm awake. Woo! And see, he's got 4. Yeah. Alright. I know, right? Ugh. I have missed streaming. You guys have no idea. I didn't think I would miss it this much. Like I was planning on definitely only coming back tomorrow and doing like a longer first stream back for the update. But then I'm like, you know what? I kind of just need to do the thing. You shall not pass. Yep, that is number 5. Number 5 sound. Tina's just like, I got this. Don't worry. Yep, that is number 2 today, at least. I'm gonna be squirreled at least like 6 more times. It's fine. Wow, 141 times we've used that command, y'all. I'm sure we've done more. I'm sure I've done more, to be completely fair to myself. I don't always remember to put the command in, right? Squirrel. The squirrels are squirreling today. It's fine. Yeah, I don't even know what I need for a bingo card. Let's see. Oh. This is going to be a freebie today. What's the other freebie? Oh, yeah, here. We'll get that one for everyone. Doop. Call that one. Looks like somebody needs 42. Thank you, Tina, for those extra votes. All right, and I think that is on the bingo card too. Let me. Oh, you really just took that off the list? I don't remember. Oh, that was supposed to be on there already. Oops. Sorry, Tina. Oh no, it was the copy being gone anyway. GG, Tina! Woot woot! Tina's like, I was just waiting for that vote. Come on now. Let's get it. Let's get with it. I should put a bingo ball on there for the silver goes out of frame. Yeah. That one somehow got off that list. It's on the diamond painting one and the gaming one, I know for sure. I was looking through that list and I'm like, wait. Like, blink? What the bleep? Yeah. Yours truly tried to remember everything, but that was the one thing I saw and I don't know why I didn't fix it. Let me notes, because notes are a thing. It's on rig crafting. Why gone? Because I did delete. There was one that I was trying to delete, and I might have deleted that accidentally. So I will make sure to put that on my list to check into. All right. Sorry about that, Tina. I appreciate those bits. I do. Enjoy the chickens. Long. Count Quackula. Nice. An epic Count Quack. Epic one. Nice. Alright, let's see. So, MC, have you been playing a little bit of Dreamlight Valley recently, or just kind of whenever you feel like it? I'm sure. Me, I'm just like every day this week. Because I'm excited about the update, so recently you haven't. Okay. Well, the good news is if you've got the Beauty and the Beast realm open, then you'll have 4 characters there instead of 2 to grab if you would like. I'm kind of excited because this time this Star Path is all Halloween themed, so I'm gonna be in my element. Yay, I got the Pokemon! Are we quite there yet? I'm counting so everyone knows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Well, I think we're about halfway through the block, so almost an hour to get to halfway through the first block is could be cool. Could be interesting. But the thing I think I'm most excited about this update is that they're fixing some of the weird bugs that people have been finding over the past couple weeks, ever since the last update. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. The on the Riff DLC, the time bending table wasn't letting us do the upcycling thing, which means that I've had a bunch of this purple dust sitting on that table for at least a month at this point that I haven't been able to use and make the thing that I've been trying to make with it. So I'm like, thank goodness it'll be done. I saw it on the list and I'm like, oh, you couldn't put that up top? Like, there were so many people complaining about this issue. No, you gotta make us read all the way till the bottom of that list of different things they're changing and fixing. A lot of hot fixes this time around, which is good. Is that they're finally listening to us about the bugs that they had that got created by the last update. So at least they're fixing those. But, you know. That's a whole other animal, right? Yeah, this center pole is not going to be used completely right now, but that's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, I decided not to use the ring counter because it was like, maybe when we get like larger rows later on. So what are you working on today, MC? Anything in particular or just going through your rotation? Look at me trying to suss out what the next FO is going to be, right? And did you say you were also going to be doing Vlogtober, or was that me just projecting what I wanted to hear? Because, yeah. You know me. I got a discus. Nice. Ah, okay. So after the washcloth, finding off on the final raise I drew. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this crafty share on Friday is going to be freaking epic with the number of projects people have finished. That's 10, right? Memento, knitting, disc class, and crochet max. Ooh, nice. Okay. Nice. Yeah, my recording days for that start today, so yeah. Because you know me and my editing. I gotta edit everything I put up, right? Sweet. Yeah, those actually came out amazing. Are they are you still delayed because of the internet connectivity you had like earlier in the week, or I actually just curious because you know you know me. All the questions, all the things. Don't feel pressure that you need to answer. I know. Sometimes it's a lurky day. No, I just let it be for a couple days before. Ah, gotcha. Alright, sounds cool. I know. I am definitely like a curious monkey today, you know? all the questions. Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna be counting so everyone knows and is not surprised. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I have found that recording it the night before it's supposed to go live is easier for editing. Right. I feel like this tail is gonna get in my way. But I have to remember to weave in the ends as I go. Which I'm not gonna like, because I don't do that kind of shice up, but you know what? It's gonna have to happen, you know? I will have to just suck it up, Buttercup, right? Gotcha, yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, we had our own internet issues on Friday and Saturday. It just kept going down. We weren't sure why. MTI got a message 7 o'clock that on Friday morning, and Comcast said, "Well, your internet's having issues. We have somebody in the area like taking care of it or whatever." And like, it just kept doing the whole, "Hey, we're up working for like an hour," and then no, we're down all day long. It was annoying because he's working from home on Fridays, so yeah, yeah, that was a problem too. And the thing is I kept telling him Friday, I was like, "Hey, you should probably put in a ticket just in case like Comcast doesn't realize that they may have fixed the general issue, but they haven't fixed our local issue." So I was like, "Hey," and then as soon as he put in a ticket Saturday night, it was just like, "Ha, we're done, we're good, we fixed it." But yeah, I woke up Saturday morning in a blind panic because there's a light that's on the box, and the box is in our bedroom. So when it wasn't on, and it wasn't on for like maybe 20 or 30 minutes, like while I was watching it, I was like, MTI, you need to put in a ticket today. Because I don't know where it went. Internet wandered away and is not coming back anytime soon. Yeah, he was trying not to be like a bear about it, but yeah, he was frustrated. I know part of it was definitely connectability with Twitch itself, but like, yeah, a lot of it was our internet stuff. But, you know, what can you do? IRL be IRL. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Yeah, I think after the first four, it kind of calmed down with the swears, but yeah. It's a good thing I warned everybody, right? The first four songs are definitely like more anthems than the rest of them, I think. So that's good. The anthems from the 90s were definitely like, yeah, we're going to make it as impossible as we possibly can to put this song on the radio. Hashtag sorry, not sorry, radio peoples. All right, so 10, 20, 23. But yeah, I really do like those loaf cats. I'm like, they're nice and easy to work on. I want to do another one. And another one. And another one. Sorry, that's all I know about DJ Khaled is the and another one gif that I've been using. So Yeah. Well, that and the fact that he was in Pitch Perfect, but essentially just there. Hardly any lines. Yep. Johnson. Ah, gotcha. Sweet. Yeah, I'm thinking that there was the person that did the road work near us just kind of clipped a line that they weren't supposed to. Because everyone was down for a good 3 days. Well, up and down for 3 days. I think everyone's kind of relaxed now. But yeah. Sweet. Probably should finish my coffee sometime soon. It's cold. But, you know, cold coffee is better than no coffee, so I'll take it. And done. Hit a lot of sugar at the bottom, though. Was wondering where it went to. Ooh. Okay, that market kitty is gorgeous. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I mean it works for your sleep schedule, so yeah, I don't blame you for taking advantage of being awake and all that. Yeah. 7 in the morning is early when you were up reading until about 2 o'clock in the morning. Not intentionally, mind you. You know how I get. I like start a book or something and I just don't want to like go to bed until I finish it. Yep. We're pretty much going with the same pattern we do a lot of the time. Is I'll get my drop before like stream officially like fully starts, and then the rest of the time just be missing the entire time. It's fine. Wow, a lot of awesome people just went live. What in the actual bleep? Ah. Ooh, I didn't even know she was live. Let me give her a follow. Oh, hey, I got the Pokemon. Whoop, whoop. Alright, got 5. Nice. No worries. Everything is good balance wise. I keep asking because, you know, I'm afraid that like the newest Windows update messed with my settings, even though I swear I've checked it like 3 times since it happened, so I don't know. Yeah, balance has been good. Cool, cool, cool. It's literally the microphone. It's right there. There's that. I'm like, yes. So just in case I get quiet or I start muttering, you now can hear me. That's why I'm making sure everything works, you know. Okay, so I know tomorrow I'm planning on streaming at 10. If the download happens and finishes faster, then I'll be starting earlier than that. About the same time today, so we'll see. The download, especially if there's going to be for Dreamlight Valley, depends on how long it takes to come in. Sometimes I don't even see the download be able to happen until about 9:30, so yeah. I swear it's based on how many videos you put up on YouTube with their content in the past like month or so. Not DLC, no. The DLC I believe is November, like the first weekend of November. I know they're having a regular update, like a free update. We're returning to the Beauty and the Beast castle. And I'm very excited to get in Lumiere and Cogsworth. You have no idea. Like, I've been using them as characters constantly on my Scrabble coin boards the past week. That's how excited I've been. Is I'm actually playing Scrabble coin, so I can play those two characters. And I don't like Scrabble coin. Yeah. Yep. Free updates tomorrow. So yeah, if you've got the Beauty and the Beast realm open, you'll be able to play that. And the theme for the Star Path is all Halloween type stuff, which I'm excited about. Because you know me and Halloween, we're like this. I've got the realm open but not completed. See, there you go. So basically you have to have it completed for the new characters to roll in like right afterward, but it's fine. At least grabbing Belle and the Beast from the realms. Even if you haven't gotten their quest line done. Yep. I really have not been back to the Beauty and the Beast realm. I think in maybe a month there's the last time after that their update came out. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, if you get that far, you'll be able to get Lumiere and Cogsworth too, and just kind of do all the miscellaneous stuff you need to do for them later. Their quest lines and stuff. You know me, I'll be streaming it live. I'm excited. Like this whole week, I've got a lot planned and plotting and planning behind the scenes, and I'm just like, it's here! The first week in October is here! I'm a little excited. I just have to remember after stream today to go and put all the stuff away so it's not in buckets around my house anymore. Because I've been just collecting stuff and whatever. I am, yeah. Let's just put it this way. I'm planning on one movie every week at the bare minimum. The movie I'm watching is going to be on the title card at the beginning of the week. So anyone that guesses in my comment section and gets it right, I'll be like, yeah, I'm like, anyone can guess. One of the movies on that list I have not seen at all. And I thought that since the lead actor in that movie, passed away recently, I was like, I think it's about time I watch this movie. I've never seen this movie. Yeah. That might be on one of the movies. That might be on the movie list. I don't know yet. Yeah. And welcome back, Tina. How are the chickens doing? Hocus Pocus is definitely one of the movies on that longer list to watch, definitely. Yeah. is one of my favorites. That and Practical Magic and The Craft, or those three movies are definitely on my list to watch. Whether or not they're in part of the guessing game or not is another story. Mad I didn't let them. Oh no. Well, I mean, it's probably also kind of warm though, right? I have, yeah. I was very happy that they came back with a secondary movie. The only thing I was not really down with was the makeup that they put on a few of them. I was just like, no. No. You don't need to cake it on. They might be older, but they're still beautiful AF. Like, you do not need to cake on that much foundation on their face. No. Although I do like on the soundtrack, Bette Midler goes, dang, this song is fast. That's the only thing I was like, okay, that's cool, that's fun. I know, right? Like, Bette Midler is still a goddess. Like, why put that much makeup on her face? Come on. I get that you think you should go all witchy with the makeup, but like, that's just taking it too far, my dudes. But other than that, it was a pretty good movie. Like, well, we waited 20 years for, its sequel. Why not, right? Do I have that song? Actually, hold on. We're gonna scroll for a second. Was it on this song? I think it might have been on this song. We'll come back home. Because why not? Right there. Why did the step out as fast? That is such a Bette Midler thing to do, is just put that like right in the middle of it for no freaking reason. What song are we on? Yeah, Scar Tooth Sway thing, right? There we go. Yeah, that was definitely me getting squirreled. That's fine. We'll count that. I didn't know it. Alright, so the directions say I need to bind off on the final right side row. Okay. Yep, so we get here. According to this, I have to bind off on this row. Though it did say you have to have 30 garter ridges. Okay. Well, I mean, it is going to create a... I'm still reading the directions. I'm one of those knitters that will read most of the directions and skim through the rest. So when I go to do the pattern, I'm like, oh yeah, whoops. Should have read this first. But when it comes to cardigans, I've gotten a little bit better about that. Blankets, it's like, I do what I want, right? it does make a ridge. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay, so block 1 is just about done. If anyone can mark it on the bingo board, whatever. Only an hour and a half in, it's fine. Hey, for a project we started today, we ain't doing bad. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that technically makes a ridge. Okay, we'll make it. We'll count it. We'll count it. Alright, I need my scissors. And I need my thingamajiggers. This thing. Because I gotta weave in the ends as I go, because otherwise it's just gonna be very much unmanageable by the end. So, hey. Alright, there's that. I'm gonna need that meter. I do like how kind of that makes it part of the music. Anyway, if you can't tell, I'm a fan. Okay, until I block the thing, just trim them, not completely like get rid of them. Hey, are you guys proud of me? I'm weaving in the ends as I go, y'all. Just in case I need that to weave in more later. There. Okay. Ooh, hey, there's a Pokemon in the chat. Ooh. Let's make that 2 words. Okay, we finished block 1. So it looks like this. Okay. Now, directions say rotate work 90 degrees clockwise. Gotta pick up 30 here. Okay, not my favorite pickup, but we'll do it. Okay. Alright, so we got 1 here. 2, 3. Fourteen, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Okay, there's 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. It doesn't seem right. Yay! I got the Pokemon as did MC. Nice. Alright, so let me just make sure I have 30. I feel like I should not use this one, but use this one. Yeah, let's use that one. There we go. So I gotta remember to dump this one. All right. That one's too tight, I think. Or I could knit them together, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right, so you can hear my how I do. I'm thinking based on how the schematic is, we need to pick it up here. The next one after that one's also a 90-degree angle. I'm thinking at 30 along the side of that block. Okay. All right, let's get ourselves our secondary color for this next block. Now where's the end? Don't mean to be rude, Skein, but I need the center. Come on. Here we go. Guess I'll make that work. All right. Where did you go, center? Here? Yes, you are. Sweet. All right, we got this. All right. So the end of it needs to be 30 rows of that. Okay, so this is going to be the right side row here. All right, so what I'm going to do. Yep. Just gonna get this first row in and then. All right, so I got one. $12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now let's get this last one knit here. 30. Really? All right, there we go. So I got 30. All right. Now, which one I'm going to pick, I have no idea. I kind of want it to be a light marker, but let's see. That one might be an option. Since it is red and green, I might do this one. I have a few, MC. That's my issue all the time. Is like, which ones do I want to use? Oh, you know what? Since we're doing it during spooky season, let's use this one on one of them. And then, ooh, hold on. Speaking of Hocus Pocus, let's do Sarah and Winnie for the 2 blankets I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Or should I do this one? But this one is clasp, I'm not sure of. Let's see. So what do you think? Doing one on one blanket and one on the other. And they're very light markers. So I won't have to worry about them getting in the way. Alright. Alright, so we will do... Put that one on mine. We use Sarah on this one. So that way I know in the grand scheme of the work, this is the right hand side. Alright. So I need to do the pickup. And then now back with food, and hubby has called off. Nice. Well, welcome back. We're starting the second block. Finally did the pickup. Took me a while. There we go. Is it working? Yeah. So block 2, we need 30. Working guard ridge for 15 ridges. Okay. Yep. And we decided what stitch marker or progress keeper I'm going to use on the right hand side of the blanket. So that's something. Cool. Well, welcome back. Cool. So it's for breakfast. Oh, it's almost 11:30 already. Dang. Okay, so now we got the end of the row. I need to remember to tie it on. It doesn't go anywhere. Bacon, eggs, and avocado. Ooh, that does sound really good right now. I haven't had bacon and eggs in a long time. Ooh. Oops. Did that get roundabout? Okay. My cable needle's getting, or the cable of the needles is getting stuck. Of course it is. All right. Hang on. It does not seem like it was supposed to do that. And we're tinking, it's fine. Tink means knit backwards. i.e. undoing what you just did. Whoever came up with that term is actually properly genius. Yep. Okay, so I have this stitch. Great. Are you kidding me right now? I do the whole thing backward. All right, whatever. Yeah, we're just gonna have to redo that pickup. It's fine. We saw that, right? In that world. So now we're just completely undone. All right. Be free. Okay. We're just gonna start over. It's fine. This might take me a minute to fix, but we will get there. This is the one I'm gonna pull. Oop. Ah, Snorlax. There's a Pokemon in the chat. Right over the top of that. That's not fair. Hi Noah, how are you doing? Welcome in. Caught me at an interesting time. I am tinking back. I didn't secure something better, good enough. But oh, hey, yes, you got the Snorlax. Hoot hoot. I'm doing pretty good. Just kind of hanging out today. We're well, I'm working on the second of how many other 14 blocks. I'm making a log cabin what do you call it, type of blanket. Thank you, MC, for putting that in. But yeah, the name of the pattern's in the command, but also basically what you're seeing at the top right there is the schematics for what I'm working on, and I am trying to think back because I realized that I didn't secure the mix color properly. So basically, since I started stream today, I've actually done this particular, all the green there. I'm making a blanket essentially for my partner, and I'm making one for myself in the same pattern. So I'm like, let's see if I can get used to one pattern, huh? How are you doing, Noah? You a knitter as well, or just a general crafter? I'm always curious. Doing just fine. Losing in chest, backpack, so took a break. Ah, gotcha. Well, that stinks. Sorry you're losing. I'm not good at chess either, to be completely frank. Anything that requires me to think a lot, I'm like, not doing so great. Let me just make sure I'm having the right number here. Just an ordinary. It's fine. I also play games every once in a while too, so you'll hear me talking about like Dreamlight Valley is my recent obsession. I do play tends to be like more like cozy games. A lot of the time you'll find me playing Dreamlight Valley. I've also played through a few most of the Lego game series. You know, anything you can collect in. I did start playing Palia. It wasn't really my thing, but that's still technically I'm going to put on that list of games I sort of play. Yeah. I do tend to play a lot of idle games. I got one running right now, actually. Yeah, I know. I tried. I actually properly tried. Like the first time I played it, I was just like, no, I really don't like this game. I really don't like this game. But then I did give it a couple tries. Like I want to like it. Don't get me wrong. I want to like that game. Yeah. All right, here we go. Call of Duty, GTA, and some recent. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Yeah, I play a lot of like. Well, my partner does a lot of like classic gaming and things like that too. So I've been around it for a bit. All right. It's fine. You're fine. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16. A lot of it is the clunky mechanics like you have to figure out at the very beginning. I couldn't get past that, like, okay, to try to figure out how to do anything, it takes forever, and that was just not my like speed at that point, and I never got over that part. Nah, my Rainbow Squad's mostly harmless. You're good. Yeah, like I felt like in the very beginning having to fight figuring out like what your game mechanics are isn't fun, especially if you're just like, ugh, it took forever to download this game and then this game wants me to do all the things. Like, what? You know? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I think the only thing that I can jive with first thing out was hunting with a bow and arrow. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I looked like Legolas. And it kind of got me. Yeah. Well, my main problem with like doing any kind of the questy things that they want you to do, you have to be able to be very good at reading their map, like how, you do your GPS thing. I'm not good at that particular style too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like that the fact that, the developers are still there trying to give you new content all the time. Don't get me wrong. It just, yeah. Also, I think another thing that makes me mad about that game is that in your home place where you start off with, the rocks in the trees don't come back once you knock them down. I need more resources. The game don't give them to me. I'm just like, okay, I can't right now. That's what I do is I tend to fortify my home first before I go anywhere else in any games. So I don't know. That could be the way that I play the game. That could be wrong. I don't know. 13, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Eh. That's true. I guess I'm not patient enough. Okay. Okay. Maybe because he was too busy playing Frogger? I don't know. Why do frogs get late to work, honey? You probably have a better response than I do because they're in the middle of Frogger. I don't know. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 67, 28, 29, 30. Okay, cool. 30. Because his car got towed. Nice. See, Tina and I are definitely thinking of this on the same level. Oh, That's fine. I was like, you know what? That's actually pretty good. I don't mind that. I don't hate it. I don't. One more. Why do cows wear bells? No idea. See, I'm good with the dad jokes. Hang on. Because we do a few of them around here too. Because their horns don't work. Dandelions. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm good with the dad jokes. I tell a couple on this channel that my grandfather used to tell all the time. And like I call them grandpa jokes. Frog fact. There you go. Some frogs are active during the day while others are nocturnal. Their activity patterns often depend on when their prey is most available. Oh, nice. See, I didn't even know that was a command that you can do with that bot, MC, so yay. Okay, why do elevator jokes are so funny? I'm bad at guessing them. Some of them I can tell. I have no idea why. Oh. That is true. That is both true and funny at the same time. I like it. I like it. Apparently my brain isn't thinking today. My brain went a little bit somewhere else. So, right? Well, like my grandfather used to say all the time, well, I can't even with you. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I can't odd either. So, you know. Like I said, a grandpa joke is beyond a dad joke. All right. I guess it'll work for now. No. Aw. They should do that one. Hey, there's a Pokemon in the chat. Cats have been domesticated for half as long as dogs have been. Yeah. Yep. That is definitely a. I don't know if we can really say that cats have been domesticated. Just saying. Anyone that owns a cat knows. Very much not. Alright, I'm going to do that so I can weave in ends a bit. Not. Yeah, that one I knew. Hey, GG. MC. Alright, so how many did I say I needed? I needed 15 rages, okay. No meme section in Discourse ad. No idea. Yeah, we're mostly crafting based with a little bit of gaming thrown in there every once in a while, so. Let's see how far we can get in this section before I have to go today. Now I remember why they put this one on the list then. Devil candy name. Um, I would say be gentle with that. The bot sometimes doesn't like spam in there. Yeah. I love this song. Same too, yeah. Just, be gentle. The bot that's in there is very picky about links and stuff, so. I mean, I say this like it's just the bot's fault, but I'm the one that programmed it, so. There, kind of weaving in the ends as we go here. So anyone want to take bets on if I'm going to get to the end of the second block before the end of stream? Possibly, maybe, I don't know. This block is 15 ridges, so 30 rows, yeah. This one was, the first one before that was 30 long. And that's 15, which would hopefully match the width of this one. And then the third one we pick up and goes over both of them, I think. If I remember correctly. I look at the block numbers. Yeah. Yeah, it took me the longest time to reread the pattern enough that I remembered that I need to cast on with 15 stitches, not 30. So the 90-degree turn thing kind of threw me off for a while. Yeah. It is what it is. Sometimes I have reading comprehension fails. It's fine. Did I make notes? No, I have a document that I copy and pasted from the original book. So that way, if I don't have my Kindle like right here to read it, or don't have my computer, I have it on the Kindle and vice versa on the computer. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm highlighting the row number of the one that I finished. And by row number, I mean block number. Yeah. So we're on block 2. Basically, working in 15 rows. Yep. Yeah. Basically, I was trying to read it on the Kindle and I just couldn't get it through my brain. Oh, thank you for the follow, Noah. I appreciate that. I just couldn't get past it. A lot of the things were saying like 30 and then like somehow 15 came in there and I'm like, okay, I'm confused. So reading it multiple times before I even decided to get the yarn to start the pattern actually is what I did. Yeah, sometimes when my brain power is nil, I'm just like, wait, what do you want me to what do you want me to do? Hold on. Hopefully. Okay, so that's the last time I'm going to weave that in with that one. I'm just going to let it go. Oh yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Okay. I'm just making sure that the joins and the connections look good enough to work with the next square and stuff. That's all. It's just me talking to myself about it. It's fine. But yes, we do like crafty shares and things like that once a month on Fridays. So if anyone has anything that they've been working on that they would like to add in there, I'll have to look at that later next. Maybe a long one this time? Yeah, maybe. I would say by May, I mean it probably will be closer to an hour and 20, maybe. We'll see. Because I know I've been putting in a few things. A couple of other people have put in some things. And MC, how many posts did we put up in the past month? Never mind 2 months. A lot. Quite a lot. It's a good thing I put a meme in that channel so that I know exactly where to go back to. Because I know I've been doing a few pictures of the diamond painting that I've been working on and things like that too. Because I'm one that if you make any kind of progress on a project in a week, you're eligible to put it down there. Yeah. Did I already click the 3 times I get squirreled? Because if I haven't, I'm doing you guys all a disservice. Yep, I'm planning on doing that this week. Yep. Yep, that is still the plan. I'm gonna try to remember. Somebody needs to remind me that I need to record the thing because, yeah, going through the entire video sometimes can be a little bit of a bear. Because, you know, editing silver is, yeah, a thing. Yep. Yep, exactly. Well, and also, too, in case, like, you know, internet's a problem during it, I can at least make sure that that part of my stream is intact at some point. Yeah, I'm giving away all my secrets, MC. What do you think? How I edit. Any reason to pre-prep the editing, I am good with. You got 4 done. Oh, hey, there's a Pokemon in the chat. Whoa! One that MC needs? What? What? Do I need it? Nope. Clearly I have one that you don't have. What? What in the world? How did that happen? Oh, nice land, MC. I'm like, what? I mean, you're the one that got me addicted to the game, so, you know. Oh, hey yo. Last load of laundry is in the dryer now. Nice. GG. Yeah, I had to do mine yesterday because I'm like, if I'm going to be streaming for the rest of the week, I'm not going to feel like doing it the rest of the week. So let's do it. Doesn't it feel good to get like one thing off your checklist for the day? It's like, ugh. Gives me a little bit of a buzz. Not even gonna lie. If tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Ooh, GG, MC. Yeah, you kind of checked early, so I knew. I'm like, oh boy, yep, you got it. Cheetah! Cheetah! Nah, I'm teasing. Right? I mean, I don't know. But I did get it too, and MC got the Pokemon. Woot woot. There, that'll help. Jeez. I don't know why I didn't think of moving that before. I don't know. I'm not a wine drinker, so water definitely all the time. Actually, speaking of water, let's have some electrolyte water. But yeah, MTI and I are actually taking bets on how long it will take me to get through all of the projects on Friday. I'm predicting about an hour and 20, hour and 30. MTI is like, nah, you can still make it under an hour. I'm like, you have more faith in me than I do. Boy. Ash, why is the copy always gone? Oh, goodness. Yeah, he is taking Friday and Monday of next week off. He's got his race, the Apple Harvest Festival race in our state. He's looking forward to it, but also kind of apprehensive because, of course, he is. He always does. It's like me with first stream back after a while. We both kind of get nervous. It's fine, right? He's like, I have no idea how I'm gonna do, and yeah, I'm like, you're gonna be fine, dude. You run better than I do. I don't even try to run away from like I can't run in general, so hey, you know. But yeah, those plushies you've been making, MC, I'm just like, oh, I wish I had more stuffing so I can just keep on making them, but I don't. At least not until the end of the week. I have to like stop and admire it every once in a while. I don't know why. The texture of it actually feels kind of amazing. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 6 out of 15, y'all. Oh, you're welcome. I don't even know if I've gotten my 80 or 90 yet today. Hold on, wait. Let's see if we can get that going. Oh yeah, if you guys are hanging around, don't forget I do have a challenge for the community. To make both MTI and I play a scary game on Halloween night. Last I looked, we were at like 4%, I want to say. Yeah. Oh, hey, I got about 60. Nice. See, the reason why in the bingo I said, "Hey, I finish a block and a half and 2 blocks," is I don't think I'm going to get more than 2 done every stream going forward. Mostly because the ones that as you go further out get longer and longer, and yeah.
But we'll see how it goes, right? We'll play by ear.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's the nature of a log cabin blanket, you know? Alright, again. Alright. That make it work.
Yeah. Jeez, closed captioning, please work. For fudge's sake. I can't make myself swear. Except. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh. Hey, Catherine. And Raiders, welcome in. How is everyone today? How was your stream, Catherine? What'd you get up to today? Oh, hey, Renee, welcome in. How is everyone? If you don't know me and you came in with the raid, my name is Silver. I do tend to go by they, them. Today we are working on a blanket that is log cabin style. So if you look up in the top hand corner here, those are the schematics of what it's going to look like. Thank you, MC, for putting those up. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing your check-in, Renee. I appreciate it. Hey, Catherine. How did your stream go? What'd you get up to today? I think you were working on a diamond painting, right? Or did I misread that? How's it going? I am on the second block, so that is progress. I started this right on as stream started today, so I'm kind of excited. This is a project I'm only going to be working on stream, so I'm happy to get what I can get done during stream. It was good diamond painting today. I worked on Don't Leave Me by Cupid Weird. Oh, nice. Okay. That sounds like it could be fun. You're going to be putting pictures up, I'm sure, somewhere, right? Whether it's on Discord or elsewhere, right? Because I can't wait to see that painting. I had heard good things about it. Cool. Well, welcome in. I do understand if you do need to raid and run and do some de-streaming stuff, but before you do, Catherine, if you can pick a color and that you would like, as well as either a butterfly or a mushroom. I'm going to be coloring in that coloring book, going back to that now that I've started stream up again. I will write it down and we'll color it, I think, sometime this week. I think I'll do it on Friday after the craft share, so I think that's when I'll do all my doodles. A purple butterfly, you betcha. All right. Is all right, no worries. I'm writing it down now. We were working in the Alice in Wonderland coloring book. I don't know where it went to because I've been moving things around, but you know, either way, thank you for that raid in. I do appreciate it. Working on a blanket for my partner. He picked red and green, as you can tell. So these two, we work in two different colors. The main color, which is the green, and the red color that he chose is a secondary color. Yeah. I'm like, I'm guessing he's trying to hint that he wants this one for Christmas, right? Well, because I'm making one for myself in blue. I'm not blue, in purple and yellow, white rather. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I can't always be a selfish crafter and knitter, right? He deals with the yarn and other crafty supplies hanging around, right? Might want to do something nice for him every once in a while. Yep, we are just chugging along with some 90s anthems today. So, fair warning, it is not the radio edit version of things. So, yeah. Def not. It's definitely got to be 18 plus today, which is fine. We're good to go with that, right? Yeah. I'm glad stream went well. You make a lot of progress, I'm sure, right? So basically the block that we're working on, I need 15 of these the rows here. They are actually what we call ridges in knitting if you've never knitted before. 5, 6, 7. I'm on the 8th one. Okay, 8 out of 15. We can do this. Yep, and so each one is 2 rows and yada yada yada. Yep. But yes, if there was a song that anyone would like to hear, I do have requests down below in my channel points. Also down there we have a community goal of trying to get me and my partner MTI to play a spooky game together on Halloween night. So i.e., let's just put it this way, the partner does not like jump scares at all. And I can't use a WASD a keyboard to play to save my life. So it will be very entertaining if nothing else. Planning on playing, if you know the game, Poppy's Playtime. that's the one. I finally convinced MTI to do a you know, co-op stream together, and he's just like, fine. But community goal to get you there first. I'm like, all right, fine. Spoil sport. But to be fair, not everybody in my life likes Halloween as much as I do, so... Ooh, let me get that Pokemon. Fish! Try that again. There you go. Nice land. I think I'm still hunting for the 80 or 90, so we'll see. Nope, I got it. Didn't get it. Oh. Somebody got a tire. You know what I say. I'm tired of all these tires. I know. Bad jokes. We're good. Alright, so that was 8. Funny metal tubes. Okay. Yep. Well, now I know that I actually remembered to go ahead and and put the fish stuff back in. All the 18 plus stuff is in there now. I know, right? Ugh. Rigged. Totally rigged. Nobody got the Pokemon. I know, right, Catherine? Yeah. I'm actually really liking this playlist. I didn't know if I would. I saw it come across my homepage on Spotify and I'm like, huh, interesting. And then I play the first 4 songs and I'm like, oh, somebody really wanted to put all the ones that have swears in them just to get them done at the beginning of the playlist. Sweet. Well, not all of the swears, but you know what I mean. But we'll get more fallish themes next week. And then the song comes up. All right, so far, do you guys think this playlist is a smash or a pass? Like, do you like it? We come back to it on Thursday, or we give it a pass? Or we move on to another one. I mean, I can tell Catherine kind of likes the song. Sweet. I just save it. Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's why I share the Spotify playlist like for everyone. That way if you feel like even like listening to it even when I'm not on stream anymore, you know, or play it on a different loop than I'm playing it on the normal, like a just in the list order. Sweet. How many rows are my at? I don't even remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Right. Yep. Word of warning, I'm gonna be counting a few more dozen times. It's fine. So basically, each block that we work on, I have to bind off afterward and then pick up for the next one. Picking up stitches is not my favorite thing, and weaving in ends is not my favorite thing, so we'll see how I do with this one, right? Yeah, I'm learning a new technique. I've never done a log cabin blanket before, so I was like, let's go with it. There's nothing like doing a lot of new things for me all at once and in multiple projects. Right? I'm trying so hard not to sing the lyrics because that'll get me dinged later, but like right now, I'm just kind of enjoying the music. Oh, Renee, what are you working on today? Anything in particular? Just kind of hanging out today. Oh, well, there's an ad break going on. Let's go ahead and make sure we get some electrolytes on us. So, well, in me, water for everyone else, I'm sure. Because I need the water. Sun is starting to beat on my face a bit. Here we go. Just been hanging out today. Spent most of the day in bed. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, hopefully the night shift goes, good. I guess. Work because it's like okay, you don't want it to go quite so slow, but you don't want it to go fast. Like super fast that you're so busy that you can't see straight afterward. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. I don't do well with night shifts. Oops. I get it. Alrighty. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Not me dancing along with the song, right? Just realized you didn't. I can't do that like fluttery thing with my voice. I've tried. I don't know how they do it. But yes, we do play the bingo game. I have that running down below. We've done a fair amount of things, so there's a good chance you might win bingo if you wanted to play. Big Mama Pickle, okay. Ad break starts in 9 seconds, so everyone knows. Apologize for if there's any jump scare ads because it's Halloween season, so I do have to warn everyone because not everybody is down with the getting jump scared thing. Yeah. That is part of the reason why I did too, to be honest. I was getting sick of MCD commercials and like junk food commercials. I was just like, no, dudes. It's the middle of the night. Why would I want to run out and get food, especially if it's not good for you food? Yeah, it is pretty awesome, isn't it? I do appreciate those that are sticking through the ads, though, because, like I said, it's kind of what makes everything go round on this channel, not on this channel, but on Twitch in general. So, yeah. But yeah, I warn everybody, especially Halloween season. I don't think they like really think it through. Exactly, right? It's like, what? Yeah. Well, I mean, I live not so far away from a 24-hour NCDs. So whenever I would work until midnight during the Valentine's Day rush, I would come through and I'd be like, yes, all the food that's not so good for you, but then I would be feeling it for days. So I'm like, okay, we ain't doing that no more. Of course, night out, yeah. Yeah. But you do what you gotta do when you're hungry, you know. It's like sometimes you don't make the best decisions at midnight, it's fine. I'm gonna go look for a bit. I've got a meeting with my daughters and teacher will be back. Oh, no worries. Thank you for that, Lark. I appreciate it. Ugh. Hotspot. Bye. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I know why. Alright. I'll fix that too. We're getting all the bangers right in a row. I love it. Made it into shed now. Woohoo! Good luck. Good luck, Tina. Well, we did make it through the halfway point of the second block. So if anyone would like to, one of my mods could mark that one on the bingo, that'd be great. Yeah. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, we're on 11 out of 15. So I'm making pretty good progress. That way I know that this is number 10 and stop counting. And there we go. Good luck. Good luck, love. I know that's been problematic. I'll be glad if I make it through all like 2 of them that I was thinking I was gonna get through today and beyond. Huh? Oh, yeah, I did. It was more like I did turn on the closed captioning when I first started stream. It refuses to register it sometimes, so having to restart it once every 20 minutes after that tends to work, but not always. It is what it is. Thank you for calling that one. I know, excuses, right? Well, hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Oof. Okay. Oh yeah, well that makes sense. My stomach's like, hey dude, it's like 12:30. It's like lunchtime. Like, yeah, okay. I don't know if anyone heard that through the microphone, but my stomach was arguing with me on that point. But ooh, hey, there's Pokemon in the chat. Yeah, I was thinking about it soon. Because of course I brought up some Triscuits with me, but never actually ate them. You know me. A ghost fish, huh? Oh, it's okay. I did get I made sure I had some protein based breakfast this morning, so that tends to help. Plus the yogurt and cereal, all that kind of keeps it. We're good. Nah, I got you. Plus, we've got about a half hour left of stream, roughly, so. Because, yeah, after 1, I'm kind of, like MC said, I'm gonna go do the lunching and snacky thingy. Ah, yay, I got the Pokemon. Woot woot. Because I know how I am. I get to be a little bit more of a bear if I don't eat my lunches, you know. Yep. You betcha. Yeah, I've gotten better about keeping lunch and breakfast separated than the last time I streamed. Let's put it that way. It's been something I've been working on. Don't forget about lunch, don't forget about breakfast, keep them as 2 separate things. Yeah. You wouldn't think that, that would be something an adult would need to like keep in the back of their brain or like make on a list, but you'd be surprised. My body doesn't normally reach for multiple meals a day, so I'm like, yeah, let's change that up a little bit. I know, random. Like I'll eat usually a bigger breakfast and then kind of snack-ish until dinner time and then bigger meal at dinner. Anyway, we talk about food on this channel. Sorry, y'all, if you haven't been here before. What's going on? Right? The first time MTI actually saw me do that, like little like kind of balanced breakfast, larger dinner thing, he was just like, "How do you do that? I don't understand." Like, sometimes I forget. Sometimes my body just like, "No, we're not hungry until about 5 o'clock," and then it's just like, "Let's eat all the things." Yeah. I mean, we've been together 25 years now. The first time we like had, meals together, he was like, "What?" Oh yeah, I need to turn that off too. Yep, that's on my list. Okay. I am kind of enjoying the sunshine kind of pouring into my blinds right now. Not even gonna lie. Last week we had 4 days in a row where there was no sunshine whatsoever. I'm like, ugh, can't deal with you anymore. Yep. One, two, three, four. Yeah, we're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. We're almost there. Just make sure it is 15. It is cool. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, those things are amazing. It should. Sometimes it takes a while, just so you know. Don't like think that it's an automatic fix. Like sometimes it takes your body a while to get used to it. Like I actually installed one right above where all my studio lights are for that purpose. So I'm like, I'm always here on the desk. Let's just, yeah. Oh, oh, oh! Cross the fingers, cross the fingers. Yeah, there was something. It was definitely probably that update that helped. That. Nice. Exactly. There you go. Yeah, I literally made it part of my like streaming setup because like I'm here anyway on the desk. So, all right. And then for the bind off, it has to be binding off on the final right side row. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Yep. So now we're going off onto the bind off on this one. There you go.
It's fair.
Yeah. Most of the time I am too. Or when the sun is coming, like sometimes when the sun is coming up and when the sun is going down, I'm just like, even if I was sleeping, when the sun comes up, I'm always just like, wee. Be fair, I am sensitive to light changes, so that's why it works for me. Nice. Nice. Light shine down. See? I would cross my fingers, except I'm biting off on this section. You know me. All right, there we go. Okay, so people have said that this is a smash of a playlist, so that's good to know. I like to mix it up every once in a while, you know me. Okay. Alright, there we go. Basically, when I'm binding off, the only thing that gets me a stretchy bind off is thinking stretchy thoughts. It was something my grandmother always taught me was, okay, if you want a stretchy bind off, you have to think loose. And I was just like, okay, grandma. But it works, and I don't know why. See, look. So now we got 2 sections done. 2 blocks done. Where did I put my needle? There it is. It's the little things, right? Right. I'm thinking I will. You know me, bright and cheery colors, and then also with a touch of goth every once in a while. You know me. Yeah. I don't know why it works, right? But it totally does. Like, I have found sometimes where they're like, oh, this is a very super stretchy bind off. Try this one. And I try it, and I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't work the same as me just saying, you know, this is very stretchy. And like, you know what I mean? Like, ugh, I can't even. Or even with those bind offs, I have to keep telling myself, nope, just think stretchy thoughts. That's the only way to get through that. All right, let me bury that a little bit because I'm gonna have to pick up stitches. All right, so this is the end that we finished here. Last stitch we did. Now we have to turn it 90 degrees clockwise, which means this away. Like this away. Okay, so the next one is going to be picking up 30 stitches along the side of the block using the main color. All right, there we go. Right? I'm just like, okay, I gotta remember what way is clockwise. Sometimes I have moments, okay? All right, so the plan wants us to pick up 30. Oh, right, that makes sense. 15 here and 15 here. Having your protein chocolate. Nice. All right. There. I'll finish weaving in the ends on that in a minute. Hot chocolate, yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, now I need to pick up 15 over here. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15's here. Okay, so I got 1. Sorry if anyone's counting while I'm trying to count these out, but you know, it's how that works. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so that's that half. Now I gotta make sure I pick up all 15 here. Let's see. How am I gonna do that? This is a cast on edge. I think we're gonna have to do this kind of crochet style, I think. Okay. Well, I would miss that one, so let's do that one. 3, 4. I think I missed a couple in there. Airing out shed and house. Oh, nice. Cool. I should probably do that at some point this week too. $13. Okay, so the 14th's got to be here, and I think the 15th is in here. Okay. Let's do the ones I know for sure. I know, Pokemon is definitely rigged today. Okay, so I got 15 from the red right here. Welcome back. Welcome back, Renee. How are you doing? All right. Okay. Yeah, let's pull up. We need to get that one up. Cool. You came back at a good time, Renee. I'm picking up the stitches for the next section, so I'm just a little bit quieter on the quieter side, but that's fine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, that's 16, 17. Okay, well, that's 20 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's one more I have to pick up, and I think it's over here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yep, there it is. Ha! You and I. All right. Oof, wait, that doesn't look right. I think it might have been there. No, that looks right too. Yeah, I'll just close up the gap. It'll be fine. All right, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Pretending we are. All right, so this one is working garter stitch for 30 ridges, i.e. 60 rows. So this is going to take a while. It's fine. So hopefully everyone's doing well today. Having a good day. Yeah, I still don't like the way that looks. I mean, from the front, it looks fine. Just there's a hole there. It's gonna drive me nuts. Right. Dropping that stitch. Let's see how that looks. Did I drop part of a stitch before? Maybe that was the issue. Well, maybe I did. All right, I'll do it here. We'll just go with the numbers we got, right? Okay, so 30. Need a tie on that one, and that will be good. Oof. So that's what we've got so far. Let me spread that out on the needles. It's an interesting way of being constructed, right? I mean, this isn't straight, and that's not going to be straight to save my life, but I mean,
Nothing in my life is
yeah, there we go. Anyway. 30 of them, yeah, okay. Try to get myself a couple rows away from this pickup here, and then probably try to find a target closer to one. Got a few minutes, right? Yeah. So I don't know, has everyone kind of enjoyed watching me like struggle picking up stitches and stuff too? Because, you know. Yeah. Yeah, the pickup edge isn't like 100% Gucci, but yeah, it'll work, I guess. There's this like little gap here. Kind of what I'm worried about. But it does the same thing over here, so sort of, I don't know. I'm trying to convince myself it's fine. Okay. Yeah, like I've never done a log cabin before, so I'm like, okay. I knew what I was getting in myself into when I saw. I was like, okay, there's a bunch of picking up I need to do. All right, let's just suck it up, Buttercup, and just keep on going. I'm just finding that this edge not being straight is maybe gonna drive me nuts, but I think it'll fix itself once I start blocking at the end. So, but yeah, I have found that working on blankets, I cannot use straight needles anymore. So I have these circular needles that I just absolutely love for it. The needles that I'm going to be using going forward are from Chaogu. They're my absolute favorite, and they're easy to pick up stitches with. I wanted to get it started on these blunter ones just so that I could see the stitches and make sure I'm doing it right before I kind of settle into a, okay, does this look right? You know, ages ago, ages later. It's kind of sometimes what I do. Really? Are they the straight needles or the round ones, the cable ones? Because yeah, the straight needles that I have had over the years, yeah, I can't even. Like I tried to do blankets on it for the longest time, and I couldn't get comfy with them, so it would take forever to do projects on them. And then somebody suggested, actually at a knitting convention of all things, that maybe I might want to use cable needles. Ah, there you go. Yeah, interchangeable ones, just so you know, they can be a little bit finicky if you're not used to them right away. Because the way that I knit, the join for any interchangeable set that I have always comes apart. That's on me. And it's not a, you know, that's how they all are either, too. Just as a fair warning. Like, I have wonderful sets of interchangeable needles. I just don't use them very often because, yeah, that's on me. This is actually they're actually fixed, so you can't actually take them apart. Those are actually what they call fixed circulars, and then there are ones that are interchangeable, which have the cords that you can screw in there after the fact. And I'll show you an example. These are what the interchangeables are. So you get the tip for the needles, and then you get the cable separate. And there's actually a little screw that comes with it that you can actually just screw it all together, and it's supposed to stay put. The way I knit, not so much, but like, yeah. So like you get, the tips are like that and not attached to the cables. Ooh, nice catch. It's, I mean, it is up to you entirely. Like the fixed ones for me, because I tend to like do this a lot when I'm knitting, so that like is a lot of wear and tear on some of the fixed needles that I've had over the years, but you know, like I said, there's upsides and downsides to every pair of needles I've ever had. I have found that these ones here, gosh, I can't remember the brand. But I found them at a knitting showcase. They were like showing off, like, hey, these have measurements on them. I know, right? I am totally like that. I have literally a whole container of just crochet hooks, and I have a container that's full of knitting needles that I've gotten over the years. It's like I said, I wanted to try as much as I possibly can and not stick with one or two particular things. Yeah, because I definitely started with my grandmother on straight needles. Believe it or not, on a set of plastic needles she had. She was like, yeah, here, prep yourself on this one. And I'm like, yeah, no. The rubby and the sound of it after a while got to me. She's like, okay, we're going to metal needles. And then it was just kind of, from there, I have a love of lots and lots of needles. So I have some that are made out of acrylic. I mean, like, I've tried it all. I'm definitely one that's susceptible to sounds when I knit too. I have found that the metal needles bother me less. So I tend to go for those. Like I said, you kind of learn like what helps, what doesn't help you, you know. It's a lot of trial and error. Don't feel like you need to stick with one particular type of needle once you get there, like that kind of thing too. I know. I'm doling out all the advice today, Alright, let's wrap this up a little bit here. There you go. I mean, it works. Yeah, my grandmother was just like, you know what? You need a large project to work on. We're gonna start you on a blanket. And I'm like, why? Why do we do that? By the time I got to the end of the row, I'm like, huh? But it gave me the chance to do the knit stitch over and over again until I had it where I didn't have to look at it anymore. So I guess I can thank my grandmother for that one. Yeah. So basically the first like 10 years of my life, I was trying to use straight needles for the longest time with blankets. And so I didn't really like knitting for a while, and then but I would do it, just kind of practice and whatever. And then my grandmother's like, "Here, you can graduate to circles. Let's make you some hats." And then it went from there. I tried a granny square blanket a few years ago via a magazine subscription, but they stopped publishing a quarter of the way through. Oh no! Oh no! That stinks. Oh. So they stopped just publishing in general. Yes, I have an alarm for 1 o'clock. So let me just finish. I think this row and maybe two more rows, and then we will be done for the day. Yep, that's what that was. I set alarms all the time. Yeah, but we're gonna do I wanted to do a quick little stream today just to kind of get the blankets started, but also just to kind of ease myself back into streaming because it, like I said, it had been mostly a month and a half since I did a stream, so I'm like 3 hours is good. Starting off on a Wednesday with a Dream My Valley stream where I could possibly be on stream for 8 hours or something like that will, not help the starting up again. So, exactly. It's a goodly amount, right? Yeah, 8 hours is not a short stream. I mean, it's a short stream for me, If I'm playing, I'm playing Dream My Valley, I'm pretty much sucked in for all 8 hours, so yeah. Well, I mean, like for the different holiday streams that I do 12 hours, like 3 hours is short. So, but of course, MTI is like, no, dude, like 3 hours is a goodly stream. Like, you're good. You got this. I know. It's all in the perspective, right? Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Seven, 28, 29, and 30. All right, so let's see. How many rows have we managed to get done? That was number 4 out of 30. Well, we did make some progress though. Like that marker is telling us where exactly we on the right hand side. Now I'm going to pick another. Hey Maverick, how you doing? No, you're not imagining things. I am actually properly here, but you did catch me kind of at the end of stream though. Sort of. We'll see. I think what I'll do is I'll put this marker here to remind me of where we were. How's it going, Maverick? Every week, just stick a progress keeper on, be like, hey, this is where we were. Boom. So that I remember. Because we will be doing this project only on stream. So until next time, this is how we have it. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Normally I stream longer, which I don't, I don't blame you for knowing that fact, right? All right, let's see. Let's go over to our stream ending screen. I'm also going to turn the music down just a little bit so I don't have to scream over it. Is it not working? Are you kidding me right now? Hold on. Come on. Why isn't it? I think I know what's going on. Let me just give me a second here. Why do they have to break that every time? Jeez Louise. Okay. But yeah, I got that part. Thanks. Okay. We'll make it easier. That one. Bot sometimes does not do what it's supposed to do, right? That's always the case. All right, let's see. Who is live? What we can read into. Let's see. Hey, Renee. Well, I think I know who I want to read, but before I let y'all know, let me call all the events because we're going to need to do that. Boop, boop, boop. Come on. Shh. Second tab. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Catherine, again for the raid. I appreciate that as well. We are going to need. Come on. Get you the raid call, and I will figure out what the bleep it's actually doing. All right, so this is for non-sub, or this is for subs right here. That's raid 1, and then that should be for everyone else that does not subscribe to my channel. That one should work. There's that. Okay. Yeah, is it not liking that? I don't know if it's liking the raid message. I know, right? It's very awkward. Right? That's what I'm thinking. All right, let me do. Always at the end, there's always something, right? Well, because what happened is that, yeah, just use the non-sub one and it's fine, y'all. Let me just make sure I've got it for myself, because, yeah. Let me see if it works on the other page here. There.
I'll figure that out, right? Right. We'll figure it out later. It's fine. Right. I was coming to the secondary page so I can call all the bingo balls. I am freaking squirrely central today, right? Call all events. There we go. So anyone have a last minute bingo? Now would be the time to go ahead and do that. Head and grab that one. Okay. Got it. Yep. Everyone grab the raid message. Will be this one so everyone knows. We're gonna go see Tina. It's like I planned that or something, right? All right. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you do give Tina lots of love. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, roughly, maybe a little bit earlier, with some Dreamlight Valley. We are playing through the new update that is dropping tomorrow. So, yay! All right. Like I said, thank you guys so much for keeping me company. Let's head over to see Tina. Love y'all. Bye.